have seen the matches, so we will not be able to tell you who's gonna win. We do not have the notes. No script.
Yeah, no script, definitely. Shh. Just kidding. Fair warning.
Oh, you have a script? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wasn't told about this script.
Top secret, bro.
Dang.
I already know the whole story, the whole plot twists, everything. Too late now.
Hope this all pans out pretty well. Well, both of them with some good starter movement so far in the Cap Kingdom.
So yeah, just a little background about these runners. Lusterris, he does have the better PB, although I will say he hasn't really been playing the best throughout this tourney. I believe he's only been finishing like 105s or 106s. I'm not sure what Trobbin has been finishing, but I think Trobbin's definitely the more consistent runner of these two. So it'll be interesting how this plays out. If we could see a little underdog story.
So you're saying there's a chance. Yes,
Indeed.
Buster Dog did win the previous race. Lusterris going for the left side. Getting it nice and clean. Trobbin as well.
Pretty good left sides from both runners. I believe Lusterris did the vault version while Trobbin did the triple jump version. Both are pretty much similar in speed. It's just a matter of preference.
Yeah, I remember reading that somewhere. Alright, both runners with a fantastic cap time. Going to be heading to Cascade.
Yeah, very solid caps. Only about 2-second difference.
Looking great. Boom. Alright, so when people, for their timers, when people split on Super Mario Odyssey, they split on the fade out, right? At least for going from cap to Cascade.
Yeah.
Okay, and the only reason that I bring that up, I usually split a little differently because, you know, fade outs kind of sort of like when exactly does the screen turn black, what's your reaction time for that, blah blah. I usually what I end up doing is like I'll split once the sound stops playing, because it's like, aha, for me that's like a definitive it has changed. But I can, so it definitely makes a little bit of a difference in my times though.
Yeah, I mean it is, I will say it's a little bit like variant, you know, you can't exactly tell when it turns black, but that's just sort of the convention.
Right.
But yeah, it looks like Lusterris got about a 218 cap and Trobbin like a high 220. So only about a 2-second difference. And both runners going up to the Dino, so no Dino skips here. Just can be using the Dino, landing on the trampoline and activating the boss fight, hopefully.
Yeah, let's hope we don't get any misses here. It's always unfortunate to have to.
Good.
Heck yeah. And Trobbin as well.
2 Dino skips.
It's always unfortunate to have to go back down and get the second capture of shame.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling when you get jump off the trampoline, but you just don't activate the cutscene. It's even worse when your Dino runs out of time.
True.
That's a thing that can happen.
Ooh, Trobbin having a little bit of trouble there. So it's going to lose him just a little bit of time. But both runners with a relatively clean Madame Brutal. All right. One more moon left to get into Cascade. Or, no, what am I saying? 2 more moons.
Yeah, 1 more moon.
1 more, because for... Oh, yeah. 1 more. Wow. Apparently my brain reset itself between the last race and this one. It's a little unfortunate.
It would have been 2 more moons if we were, like, 3 years ago, because back then you would do first moon skip,
Right.
so you would need 2 more moons.
All right, Lusterris going to be out of Cascade here with a lovely time. Trobbin only a couple of seconds behind. This is still a pretty close race.
Yep, and both runners, I'm assuming, they are doing the SDA, so they're going to be, they should be able to make it without having to do any manual changes. Because, yeah, Lusterris is going to get 531, and then I think Trobbin's going to get like a 536, so it should definitely be more than enough to make the SDA.
Very nice. All right, going through a little bit of menuing here in Cascade. I always find it interesting. Why on earth? Why did Nintendo think it was a good idea to have to make you skip these cutscenes every single time you go to a new kingdom? It's like, it's literally
Yeah,
the
it's really
same
dumb.
cutscene. It's the same cutscene, just with like a different skybox.
Yeah, like it makes sense for like, maybe the first kingdom or two, but like after that, it should just sort of be like, just go through a loading zone or whatever.
It's like, please let me skip this.
Yeah.
I already know. The sheriff's getting some great, clean town movement. Let's see if Trobbin can do the same. And it looks like it. Fabulous. The light cutscenes are pretty... Well, yeah, there are definitely a lot of cutscenes that look good, Sam. But, like, those cutscenes...
You just skip them most of the time. The ones that are cool, you just skip them.
Like, those specific cutscenes with the Odyssey are, like... I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, they are necessary for, like, a casual playthrough, I guess, because it kind of tells you about the story. But,
True.
yeah, I definitely wish there was, like, an option to just turn off Odyssey text or whatever.
Troy coming in hot, saying Metroid Dread is a good speed game.
Oh, boy. Again, to activate again.
I honestly don't know how Dread is as a speed game. I've watched a friend play it, and it definitely looks like a great game. As a speed game, I have
It definitely looks fun,
clue.
yeah, especially like for, Metroid runners, because I know there's like a pretty big Super Metroid community, so I think that game is pretty similar to that.
Ooh,
But,
Lusterris
I don't know.
Lusterris having to run around the moon for a little bit is actually going to give Trobbin just like an extra second or two.
I think you mixed up the runners there.
No.
Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong thing.
That's all good. Both of them getting the dram very clean. Trobbin is right on Lusterris' heels.
Yeah, pretty much just neck and neck right now. But Lusterris going for the single bill, and same as Trobbin, they should be able to make it. Yeah. Going for single bill there gives you
No, Trobbin!
That's that's really bad. That's like worst case scenario, because there's no good way to make it back up to the pillars, so you kind of just have to do another route at that point. It's really unfortunate.
Gonna be a huge time loss here for Trobbin as Lusterris just continuing to cruise through Sand Kingdom.
Yeah, Trobbin's pretty much just gonna get the Sluggage Moon and then go straight to the ruins, I guess. It's pretty much the only thing you could do at that point. It's probably slower to, get a bullet bill again and then make it to the pillar. Lusterris taking some damage on that cactus. That cactus has no mercy sometimes.
It's true, it's a very prickly guy. Ooh. Trobbin looked like he was about to take a little spill there. I'm glad he made it.
Yeah. Back when, like, this was a viable route, like the Jaxi skip route, people would, like, go really tight around the poison. It's pretty scary. But nowadays, you just do the reverse Jaxi route.
Reverse Jaxi is pretty chill.
Yeah, it's honestly cooler in my opinion. It's really cool just to like climb up the Jaxi Tower without any captures.
It looks great. All right, Lusterris going to be heading out of sand here with a significantly higher lead than before due to the little bit of trouble that Trobbin had.
Yeah, Lusterris actually on a pretty decent run right now. About 10-25 exit maybe.
And
26. Pretty
very
solid run.
close.
And then Trobbin probably about 30 seconds behind due to the single bill mishap. But yeah, like somebody in chat mentioned, there's definitely plenty of time to come back. We're only 10 minutes into an hour-long run.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Still anybody's game, as it were. Lusterris entering lake.
Getting that coin stack. Always need some
Very
extra
nice.
coins. Some people think that coin stack is cursed and always kills your run, but I just think it's a nice way to get 10 coins.
That's actually that's really amusing. Yeah, nah, I mean, who wouldn't want to take a nice coin stack like that? Going for the late clip here.
Looks pretty good setup. Yeah, this should be a first try.
Looks
Gets the
great.
checkpoint. That's a first try late clip. Nice. You'll love to see it.
Bam.
See if we can get something similar on Trobbin's side. I think he does go for a late clip.
All coin stacks, Aaron? All coin
And
stack
he
3.
does. I believe that's a first try as well. Nice.
Hey,
Wow.
looking
Double
great.
first try. Awesome.
Love to see it. Bam. Both runners moving in lake so far looking pretty clean. Not too many mistakes.
Yeah, pretty solid lakes. Lake is pretty like straightforward, other than lake clip, which these runners didn't really show. But sometimes lake clip can take a lot longer than what these runners showed. It could take several tries just to even get a clip, and then sometimes by the time you get a clip, it's a fake clip. So you just have to keep attempting, and it gets really annoying.
That is unfortunate. Lusterris taking a small bonk, trying to roll his way into the secret room, but getting it at a pretty decent time and gonna be out of here.
So not much of a lead change, but that could definitely change when Wooded. There's a lot of huge make or break points there.
Trobbin with the slightly cleaner moon there. Gonna also be heading out of lake. On to
Getting a
Wooded, the next
13-17.
kingdom.
Yeah, pretty much still about 20 to 30 seconds of difference. I think Trobbin might have made up a little bit of time in that lake.
Alright, now we are once again back into Wooded Kingdom. Kingdom with one of the raddest tracks in this game. It's such a fun bop. Getting a rabbit first try, you love to see it, but messing up with the rocks.
That's the wrong order of rocks there. You don't want to grab the moon rock first.
That is unfortunate. That's gonna make up a lot of time.
Just a little lack of game knowledge there, costing some time.
Trobbin also with the first try rabbit, and also messing up the rocks.
Okay, but yeah, Trobbin getting
sooner.
the right order there.
That's good. That still does save him just a little bit of time on the stairs.
And yeah, I will say, you're talking about the wooded track earlier. It's really good, I agree, but I kind of just wish we would, like, listen to it more. I feel like because we're so, like, into the speedrun, I feel like we kind of forget how good it is.
True. I can definitely see that, especially since this whole, like, beginning section, there's no audio, or there's no music. just because of how it's all set up.
Yeah. And then by the time you get to like the actual part, that's where the the hardest part of the kingdom is, so you can't really take a step back and listen to the music, unfortunately.
Not to mention the constant changing of it, going into the tower, out of the tower, maybe fighting Spewart.
Alright, pretty good out of bounds for Lusterris here. Let's see if we can get some for Trobbin. That clip looks good.
Lusterris getting the afternut movement. Trobbin, a little sketchy there.
And yep, that grabs the moon. So pretty good out of bounds for both runners. Let's see if he could just climb this ramp here.
Looking good. Lusterris accidentally grabbing the pole. Oh, and Trobbin grabbing the pole too. Or ledge. So making somewhat similar mistakes.
Pretty good nut clips for both runners, nonetheless.
Absolutely. Bam.
But now we're getting to arguably the hardest part of the kingdom, which is this middle section here. You gotta get past this piranha here without touching any poison, and afterwards you gotta triple jump off the railing for Flower Road skip, which can be pretty tricky.
Ooh, Lusterris with the tactical bonk there. It's pretty nice.
And also notice that I believe both runners think at the checkpoint next to the piranha, which could be crucial if, God forbid, they make some mistakes here in this section, but looks good on Lusterris' side.
Hopefully Trobbin can follow with another
not needing to worry about that.
Looking good. Also making it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So not needing that checkpoint, but it is definitely a safer option to grab it just in case anything happens, because otherwise you would have to respawn in the shop.
It takes forever to get back.
Lose minutes, yeah.
Lusterris having just a little bit of a trouble there with some movement. Trobbin getting it much cleaner. Trobbin like just taking all those inches when Lusterris is giving him just that little bit of opportunity.
Yeah, Trobbin pretty much hanging on Lusterris' tail here. Not doing anything much different, really. Just sort of trying to catch up any way that you can. But very solid leads for both runners so far, at least, until we make it into pipes. Pipes could also have a little bit of trouble here making the cycle if you're not fast enough. But for these runners, it shouldn't be too bad. But this over is also infamous for bringing some input drops, like especially towards the end. Sometimes the fuzzies can just eat your inputs.
Yeah, fuzzies in this room are definitely not very nice. Honestly, one of the things I have the most trouble with in this room is leaving with that first moon there and trying to, like, go left, and then I just try to be careful with my inputs. But a lot of the times I'll just end up grabbing the ledge. And it's like, no, dude, I want to drop. I want to drop down the hole. I don't want to grab the ledge.
Yeah, pipes is really hard, especially for a beginner. When you can't really make that cycle, it's kind of hard to find what to do.
All right, both runners on the Odyssey. Lusterris going to be leaving with an 1843. Trobbin might be, like, definitely a lot closer than the last.
Yeah, Trobbin definitely made up some time in the last two kingdoms.
Yeah, as someone
single bill accident.
Someone in the chat saying 10 seconds apart, and looks like exactly 10 seconds now instead of the 20 from Late Kingdom. As an almost sync right there. Almost. Not quite the right cutscene skip. Alright, both runners. Very clean first half from Lusterris.
Yeah, that beginning movement is honestly just the hardest part of clouds. Sometimes those clouds just don't open, even when Cappy's on them, and sometimes they could just send you in random directions. Once you get past that part, it's really not that bad for these runners.
Those platforms have definitely given me a lot of trouble in one-player mode. Trobbin with a very good second hat, and I'm assuming Lusterris must have gotten it as well. And Lusterris getting the third hat. Nice, clean Bowser fight. Trobbin going for it.
Oh,
And just missing it.
oh man. Yeah,
Second set he made back.
What was wrong with that attempt is that he backflipped the wrong way.
Right.
And you want to backflip towards the hat, but he was in the wrong direction, so it wasn't going to get him the hat. That's going to cost him a little bit more time, unfortunately.
Definitely.
So it's going to
Man,
bring it to about 20-second difference here.
so close.
But we have Lost coming here. Lost is a very short kingdom. It's also a very stressful kingdom. Lots of death points. Obviously, poison surrounding the whole kingdom. So we'll just have to wait and see here.
Yep, and there's always the chance to get kleptoed. It's not as likely. You don't see this happen as much with the top runners, but it can still happen.
Yeah, it definitely happens at any skill level, especially with the harder strats that you do. Easier it is to just fall down. So pretty good Lost for Lusterris so far.
Yep, no major mistakes from either runner so far. Hopefully we don't see a commentator's curse here.
So it didn't go for reverse appeal there, it just decided to go for the ultra appeal strat. Wow, Trobbin, a little bit of a close call there. Sometimes when you throw Cappy next to Klepto there, sometimes Cappy will just straight up get taken there on the spot. It's not as bad as getting Kleptoed, but you know, you still have to try to take Cappy away.
The
so throwing
stairs
Cappy there could be a little risky.
Yeah. Lusterris with a very clean cage triple and getting Moon right under it without dying. He's going to be out of Lost.
I love that up throw movement after the last Moon there. It's really satisfying.
It's very fancy.
Trobbin not opting to do cage triple, gonna get that stone cage Moon right at the end and just long jumping to the bridge Moon. I don't know if he's gonna survive this. Woo! Oh, he does. Nice. Does the
again with the up throw. Looking clean. Both runners with a relatively decent Lost.
And pretty good runs on both sides as well.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Getting, like, low 22 exit and Trobbin getting like a mid to high. Both very good exits.
Both runners now making their way into Night Metro. Definitely can be one of the trickier kingdoms here.
Yeah, there's a lot of tight movement here, especially in the City Hall, if they want to do the Goomba Hex strat.
Lusterris getting some clean tower movement. Or, not tower, skyscraper movement.
It seemed like he wanted to do the Goomba Hex movement there, but actually messing up the roll cancel and taking a bonk as well. It's going to cost him a little bit of time, has to wait for another cycle.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's... Oh, that's... Yeah,
he tried.
For another cycle. And, okay. Wow, that was a lot of things happening at once there.
That is definitely an unfortunate tower. You hate to see it.
And Trobbin just doing the old movement, but it does make the cycle, so that's gonna gain a lot of time on Lusterris there.
Lusterris making the tower jump. Hopefully Trobbin can do the same.
Yeah, this tower jump isn't that hard, but it's very crucial because if you mess up a little bit, then you're all the way back down. Gotta climb back up, and it loses a lot. It's pretty frustrating.
Big agree. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen down on the tower and just raged internally.
Let's see how these Mecha Wizards go for these runners. Hopefully we see some 2 cycles.
Yeah, first cycle looking pretty decent for him so far. Alright. Let's see. Hopefully Lusterris can clutch out a second cycle here.
We definitely want Trobbin to get a 2 cycle as well in order for this race to still be close.
Absolutely.
Missed a pellet there. He's gonna have to get that back and get that. But pretty good wiggle overall. Let's see if Trobbin can do the same. This actually looks pretty similar. Oh yeah, very solid.
A little bit faster. Very nice.
Yeah, definitely.
And
as well from
a little bit of time.
From the City Hall. Definitely gonna save some time over Lusterris. Trobbin actually taking a clip of that movement. That's how you know it's good.
You know. You'd love to see it.
So right at the beginning of Day Metro, we're going to see a quick little ramp strat here. Throwing Cappy at the end there. Might be a little bit too far for Lusterris, but does capture it.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that angle as well.
And just as Trobbin does the jam strat, we have Lusterris. That's the wrong way.
Yo, where are you going? Oh, I'm missing it first attempt.
A little bit of drunk driving here from Lusterris' side. But does get it eventually.
Trobbin with the no setup.
That's going to bring this race a lot closer. And as we see, Trobbin actually taking the lead after Lusterris has a couple bonks.
Ooh.
This is the first time Trobbin has taken the lead in the entire race.
Oh, but missing the dram.
Oh,
almost stinked. Almost.
We are... Okay, Trobbin with a very slight lead. This race just turned around. Trobbin losing a little bit of speed. That's gonna pretty much bring a sink right here. Oh my god. It's just these tiny little time losses per main that can make such a big difference.
It's crazy.
And we are pretty much synced here going into slots.
Oh no, Trobbin having a little bit of trouble.
Gotta talk to the guy.
Lusterris once again going to be taking the lead, but again, it's only by like a second or two. Very, very close Metro. Oh, Trobbin having a little trouble.
Lusterris grabbing on the pole. That's gonna bring a sink again.
Oh my gosh! Both of them with slight mistakes coming out of the slots.
Yeah,
this is ridiculous.
Slight mistakes, changing the leads every single time.
This is fantastic. Bam!
But this bullet building is going to be pretty crucial. Let's hope they can get an instant capture here. And
Trobbin not getting it. Going for the trick jump. Making it, luckily. So not going to be losing too much time.
Yeah. That backup only loses a couple of seconds, so it's going to be a couple of second difference here. Still, anything can happen.
Lusterris once again taking the lead. Let's see. There's going to be no mishaps here while trying to take this garbage.
Very close on both sides. They just barely landed on the ledge. Let's see how these tower climbs can go. Tower climb can also be a little bit tricky if you mess up your timing. Both look pretty good.
Alright, Lusterris getting the spin pound. Trobbin getting it as well. Bam. Oh no, Trobbin not getting the snipe. Gonna be losing a couple more seconds.
And the last couple moons in Day Metro here. Should be fine as long as just grab this moon here on time. And just do a couple only jumps at the end. good on Lusterris' side, and
Trobbin
taking
taking a
another bonk.
bonk. Oh no.
Just a
So
little bit of time lost on Trobbin's side.
man, so much of that lead, that slight short lead that Trobbin had for a little bit there, the lead now once again in Lusterris' favor.
Yeah, that day matchup was so eventful, just constant lead changes until the bullet building. But once again, it's still anybody's game here, about halfway into the run. We'll just have to see what happens. Still, Lusterris entering snow here. Let's see how this Captain Toad movement goes. I want to try to gain a bunch of speed here right as you land, and Lusterris did a pretty good job. Let's see if Trobbin can do the same. And yep, yeah, gained a bunch of speed, but had a little bit of trouble initiating that roll. So now we just gotta enter Shivari here. Sometimes this movement can be a little bit tricky, because those hills are very unpredictable. Sometimes they'll just send you flying across, and you kind of just have to react properly. Both getting pretty solid movement.
Alright, Lusterris getting very clean on the first 3 moons here. Trobbin just right behind. Lusterris going for the clip.
It should be good. And it is. It's kind of hard to tell with that camera angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Trobbin not even going for the clip. Just gonna take it safe here. That clip only saves about a second, so it's not super necessary.
Definitely. So Lusterris getting the first moon. Will he do some spiky manip? Or spiny, sorry.
Ooh, well, that was pretty scary on Trobbin's side. Lost his cap bounce and had to do some backup movement, but got it in the end. Blowy Joey's in a little bit of a weird spot.
Alright. Looks like neither player going for the spiny manip. And that's fine.
Let's see how this Goomba Ring goes. This Goomba Ring has given a lot of runners some trouble, as we've seen in the past. Sometimes these Goombas aren't nice, especially on ice.
Alright, Lusterris getting the first moon relatively cleanly here.
He just has to do this ending movement. And looks pretty good.
And he gets it.
And same on Trobbin's side. Yeah, still very, very small lead on Lusterris' side. It's definitely gonna take even a couple small mistakes just to change the lead.
Alright, Lusterris going in the shop to buy the moon. Trobbin not too far behind. Hopefully the snowdram goes well for both runners.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to see a missed snowdram here, because that could definitely be the difference at this rate. Oh, Lusterris with the setup list and the homing cap throw, but it does make it. I forgot he did that. That's his trademark strat.
Love to see it.
Let's see if we can get it. Ooh, take a bonk on the Odyssey there. Minor bonk.
Going for the setup.
Oh, looks a little bit
And
closer,
making
but does
it.
get it. Very nice snow drones, other than the bonk on the Odyssey there. That's gonna bring the lead to about 20 seconds for Lusterris. So yeah, still pretty much anything can happen, especially with these next couple kingdoms. We have Seaside, where we might see either one of these runners going for the new clip, the fish dip. This movement can be a little bit tricky, but it does get it.
Making it look like it's easy. Let's see if it's as clean for Trobbin as it was for Lusterris.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Oh,
yeah.
with the bonk!
Unfortunate bonk there. Took the dive a little bit too fast, so it didn't get the max height there. This game is all about delaying your dives. You want to delay your cap dive in order to get the maximum height.
Yep.
So.
Can't get the frog room skip if you don't. Not that that's used in this category.
That's true. Kind of wish it was, because it's pretty cool.
It really is. I think, if I remember correctly, actually, Frogless is actually faster than the frog, but like it's kind of insane, and
yeah, I think it's
fairly
faster.
consistent.
I think for 2-player, it's only faster.
Well, I think it was faster for 1-player recently too, but it's been a little bit since I heard that, so might be remembering right. What is the world record? If someone could grab the world record for any percent.
57:21 by Tyrone 18.
There you go. Co-commentator with the good knowledge.
I mean, Trobbin going for the clip and does get it.
Getting it. Can he stay outside though?
Just grab the moon, please.
Trobbin, please. You got the moon. Will he stay outside?
No, just
clipping back inside.
And that's pretty unfortunate because that pretty much like he spent so much time trying to get the moon just to clip back in.
It's so unfortunate.
So, yeah, I'm not sure if Lusterris went for it.
No, Lusterris avoided entirely. So Ancient Angel, Trobbin did a relatively new clip that was discovered that saves a little bit of time, but is pretty hard to stay out of bounds once you get there and grab the moon. As you saw him unfortunately clipping back in. It was earlier? We must have missed that. Apologies. Jason UAP, thank you for the compliment. It's very kind of you.
And Trobbin getting the... Oh no, he's not going to get the fish clip. Has to do a second attempt.
Oh
I'm not
no.
sure how that didn't work.
The Seaside has not been friendly to Trobbin.
Yeah, this is actually going to bring a little bit more of a lead on Lusterris' side, considering all the mistakes, which is pretty unfortunate. So... Oh
Trobbin
no!
clipping back in! Oh no.
This is not a good Seaside on Trobbin's side. That's actually really bad.
Looks like he's just going to go ahead and
take a lot
Sphinx.
of mistakes.
It's so unfortunate.
Yeah, there's pretty much not much you can do other than just off to the Sphinx. Open the door.
Lusterris getting a clean salt triple in luncheon.
Yeah.
Gonna be jamming his way through.
At this point, because the Seaside's gonna take a lot of mistakes on the Lusterris side just for Trobbin to have a chance.
Right,
Lusterris taking damage on Speedrun there.
Making sure to grab that heart so he doesn't lose a little bit of time when grabbing the moon. And that's going to be Spear for Lusterris.
Say honestly, I think the lead is closer to a minute for Lusterris here.
He's definitely...
Something like that.
Trobbin's definitely lost a lot of time in the Seaside. Nope. Couple
Yeah, that
delay.
Seaside was like worst case scenario for Trobbin.
How's this just looking for his PB? Unfortunately, we do not have the stats for this race. There wasn't enough time to get them into the data sheet, if I remember reading that correctly.
Yeah, we don't have live stats, but I don't think he's too far behind this PB. He might probably be like maybe around the minute behind. I'm not sure. I didn't look at the Seaside exit, but maybe a minute and a half behind. And Trobbin probably something similar.
Alright, Trobbin now finishing up Spewart as Lusterris is going for the after movement.
Could actually, could check at the end of this luncheon, we could see the exit here and we could just compare it to the PBs in the sheet. Because in the stats sheet, it shows every runner's PBs and their exits for each kingdom, which is very convenient.
Right,
we have confirmation that Lust was 54 out of Seaside, so thanks to Matty.
Matty, our wonderful stats person. Thank you for what you do.
Yeah, Matty's a legend. For real.
Oh, Lusterris taking a small bonk here. It's not going to lose him a lot of time, but it will lose him a bit.
It loses a little bit more than you think, actually, that specific bonk, because he's going to have to wait a little bit for that Clover to spawn, as well as the damage.
Now,
so
Trobbin
it actually loses a little bit more than you think.
Trobbin not making it on top of the pillar, or making it on top, but then falling back down. It's going to lose him a lot of time. Nice, clean forks room from Lusterris here.
Yeah. I always say it, but I love that forks room. It's probably my favorite sub-area in the whole game.
Forks room is such a good sub-area. It's unfortunate I don't get to see it too often, but, you know, it's, I guess that's my choice. Trobbin taking a bonk and landing right on the moon. Very interesting. Haven't seen that tactical bonk before.
Yeah, that bonk is used pretty often. Just gets you enough height to grab the moon. And let's hope this cheese goes well. Pretty good cheese on Lusterris' side. Sometimes the hammers just do not behave. Sometimes I feel like they purposely go on every single block, but the one with the leather on it.
Yeah, I don't know, like, Nintendo's like, oh yeah, let's make the frying pans go in slightly random directions each time. Like,
yeah.
wait, but why, though? Why not be consistent?
Yeah, awesome design.
Right, and Trobbin with not quite the ideal forks room, but still a very nice forks room regardless. Oh, but missing the moon! I take it back, Commentator's curse.
Pretty good launching on Lusterris' side, though. Hopefully you can clutch this ending out.
Not too many mistakes from him.
Sometimes this ending can be a little bit scary. You have to land on a bunch of tight platforms. Does just barely land there. That's nice.
Looks like Lusterris.
That swag, single jump spin throw there on the meat. Very satisfying.
Oh. A little bit of gritty audio there for a sec. Trobbin having a little bit of trouble with the cheese.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Sometimes those pans just travel everywhere but where it wants to go.
Oh, and Trobbin taking another bonk.
Oh. Yeah, these bonks are just not very friendly right now on Trobbin's side. I feel like he's just been melting down ever since that Seaside. He probably just stopped caring about the run, because the run was going very well up until that Seaside, and it seems he just kind of fell apart, unfortunately.
Yeah. Lusterris already leaving luncheon while Trobbin is still needing 5 more moons. This is going to put Lusterris with a massive lead.
Yeah. Lusterris only about plus 51 on this PB, so could see a 1-0 on his side, which would be very cool. A mid 1-0, which is not what I expected considering how he's been playing before. He hasn't been putting his best effort in his previous races.
Another single jump spin throw from Trobbin there. Through the meat. Lusterris heading into the dragon fight. And with that being said, I believe my previous co-commentator mentioned this is the time where we talk about our partnership with the Urban Arts program and all the amazing things that they've been doing. They are, as it says in the command, the Urban Arts program, School of Interactive Arts, a multi-year program which helps a lot of underprivileged students with college and careers in game design, and they've had, if I can go back and find it again, a 100% rate of going to college from this program, which is immensely better than almost all the other programs out there, and you know what they do is just incredible.
Shout out to UAP sponsoring this tournament as well as the league that will be coming up after this open tournament. I believe there's a $250 prize pool for this tournament and a $1,000 prize pool for the league. So yeah, once again, thanks to the UAP.
Alright. Lusterris. English, wow. Lusterris is... Why is English like that? Lusterris' Dragonfly looking great. Already on the third phase. About to finish it out. As you can see here, chasing from UAP. Loving Mario and loving GSA. Hey, we love you back, buddy. Thanks so much for what you guys do.
So just as Trobbin is starting Rune Dragon, Lusterris is already finished, and he's going to be moving on to Bowser's Kingdom, where at this lead change, I don't really see much happening, unfortunately, but you never know, Bowser's can be very stressful at times, especially with the mech fight, and even Moon. You know, you have the 2D section, and then you have the occasional pillar's death.
Oh
So
man,
you really
that
never
actually...
know.
It just reminded me, what was it? It was like I think my current PB, like, this is related. My current PB in min caps, which is like 2 hours. I fell in the final, by the final sequence after knocking over the final pillar. I went to jump to go to the block, and the camera changed to literally the opposite of what I was at, and I just fell. It was the saddest thing.
Trobbin at 1 health on the last phase. This is not what you want to see.
Trobbin, please.
This might actually be close. Being at 1 health on the last phase is not great. But still makes it, yeah.
Thank goodness. Would not want to see a ruined death here.
Yeah,
Stairs going for the bird. Going for this moon. Interesting. Haven't seen that yet.
This is a strat that Lusterris does as well. It's very similar. You replace the crates moon after bounties with the moon that Lusterris just got, and it's pretty similar in time. It's only about a second slower, but some people like Lusterris just find this moon easier, and it definitely looks cool.
And also coming back into chat here, Jason from UAP saying, keep your eyes out for a winter UAP crowd control event, potentially also featuring some Marios. Keep your eyes peeled. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yep, sounds hype. So Lusterris about to start shards here, just as Trobbin starts Bowser's. I don't think he does any new shards, but we'll have to see.
Starting in the chat saying, why would I peel my eyes? I mean, hey, you know, some people just like how it feels. I don't know, man. Oh, Lusterris with the bonk, fighting the Spinies for a second.
Yeah, that bonk is unfortunate. Yeah, it does take damage to the spinies, so it's pretty much a double whammy. Oof. Taking another bonk there, and another
and
damage.
a bomb. Oh my gosh. Lusterris, please.
Yeah, two very unfortunate bonks there.
In a little bit of trouble.
Pokio homicide there.
Ancient Angel in chat wanting more bingo events. Bingo's pretty chill, actually. Ismo bingo's a lot of fun. I agree. You get them. Alright, Lusterris finishing up that Shard's Moon. Trobbin just finishing up the first moon there.
Let's see how this browser drone goes. Looks good. Just has to capture this wire. And he does.
And he gets it. Just only a couple of minor setbacks for Lusterris. Still having a pretty sizable lead. I would definitely have to see somewhat of a Mario meltdown for Trobbin to make up here. Trobbin taking the same bonk. You hate to see it.
Yeah, pretty much the same mistakes.
And missing the cap
no,
bounce!
Missing.
Losing the cap bounce here. That is so
really
unfortunate.
Yeah, sometimes when you do a dive ball, the game just doesn't give you a cap bounce, and that's unfortunately what happened to Trobbin here, so he pretty much has to climb back up here.
Very unfortunate. Lusterris with a relatively clean Harriet, and Trobbin, I think, with a much cleaner Shard's Moon, barring the death there. Or a much cleaner part with the bird for the Shards.
That's true, Zypher. It does feel like almost every time. Cappy's mean.
True. I feel that. Sometimes Cappy just doesn't go where you want him to go. You question his motives.
Pretty good topper on Lusterris' side.
Trobbin going for the dram.
Also,
And
yeah,
getting it.
As Troy mentioned, Speed Gaming is hosting a SML Bingo tournament with the sign-ups still open.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. I just, that's funny. I actually just hosted one recently. Had the finals match the other day.
Also,
That's
I believe
cool.
Lusterris went for Harriet first, and I think Trobbin's doing Topper first.
Correct, yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't really have a preference. I just end up going to Harriet first, just because that's what I'm used to.
Respect.
I know there are a couple of people that I know who look at me funny and go, "Why don't you do Topper first, huh? What's wrong with you?"
Why don't you do Topper first is like, why don't you drive on the left side of the road?
Well, I mean, not entirely, but I get what you're coming at with that.
It's just wrong. Alright, Lusterris going into the mech fight. Needs a good mech. As long as he gets a good mech, then it's pretty much set in stone for Lust here. The lead is just too big for Trobbin to have any chance, unfortunately.
Yeah. Lusterris getting the first two rabbits with ease. Trobbin finishing up his fights with Topper and Harriet and grabbing the moon. It's definitely a very significant lead here.
Alright, just has to get one more bubble here.
And getting a very clean mech fight from Lusterris.
Yeah, pretty much ideal mech fight. So there's not much that Trobbin can do to come back here.
Oh, not with that bonk.
Not with that death there, yeah. Great timing from me.
Alright, Lusterris now done with
Let's see
Bowser's.
if we can get in there, and he does. Second try. And does get blind jump at least. So hopefully Trobbin can get a good mech here. At least finish out a solid run, even though it's probably not going to be a victory. At least finishing out a solid run is always
Absolutely.
nice. Trobbin, by the way, on probably still 1-0 pace. Needs a pretty good moon, but should still be 1-0 pace. And then maybe for... I mean, did I say Trobbin? I meant Lusterris.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Lusterris on 1-0 pace. And then Trobbin probably 102 or 103 pace. I'm not sure.
Trobbin having a little trouble with the mech here. You hate to see it. That second time he's dropped down now. But eventually making it up top. Ooh, gonna be cutting it close. And getting it. Oof. Had me worried for a sec.
Whoa. Don't go on the edge there, buddy.
Please, Trobbin, do not roll off. Falling off the mech is probably one of the worst things in a boss
especially
fight.
in this phase, because, you know, you can't really do anything to get back up. You just have to wait until he stops running, which takes a long time. Let's see if he can get target acquired here real quick. And that's good.
He does. A relatively decent mech fight from Trobbin as well.
Lusterris almost
playing a little
falling off
risky.
there. That was kind of close. Let's see how this moon skip goes. Pretty sure he's just gonna do the 2 jump. Oh no, he's gonna go for the 1 wall jump, right?
1 wall jump and making it.
And yeah, that's good. That was very solid attempt.
It's definitely going to keep him close to that 100 pace. Trobbin finishing up the mech fight as Lusterris about to head in and fight Bowser. I feel that. I feel that pause. I feel that so hard. It's really, honestly, it's kind of tough to figure out when the heck you're supposed to pause to skip that cutscene. The timing on it is so weird.
Like, pausing too early is such like an annoying feeling. Because it doesn't like lose that much time. It's just like one of those annoying time losses that is just preventable.
Alright, Lusterris with the clean first hat. Will he get a good second one? And it looks like it.
And Trobbin on about like 103 pace by the looks of it. But Trobbin is very infamous for his moons. And I say that in that he's not the best at them. So anything can happen here on Trobbin's side.
Lusterris going for cap number 3. And getting it. That's going to be a nice, quick Bowser fight for Lusterris here. Unless he makes a mistake.
Yeah, great Bowser fight for Lusterris. Just has to do escape, and I think this should still be barely 1-0 pace. It might need it's gonna need a pretty good escape. But if it's a good escape, then I think it'll just barely be 1-0. If not, then even low 101 is still very good.
Absolutely. I'm going for the second wall jump. Can't blame him. Ooh. Going for the further jump to get up there a little farther ahead.
Right, hopefully we see a good 2D section for Lusterris. No 2D SS attempts, I'm assuming.
Looks like it. Getting a clean jump there, no major spills.
Great 2D section. Yeah. Very
Almost
clean
flawless.
skips.
Alright, as Trobbin getting the first hit on Bowser.
As we enter pillars, let's get some hype in the chat. Put any jam emotes that you want. Doesn't matter, any are preferred. I'll just put the usual cat jam.
Sarah saying cat jam only. Oh my. What about
Well,
what
Lusterris
about a
having a
wolf?
little bit of trouble with that first pillar. That's probably going to cost one roll right there, but still going to be a low 101 truck for Lusterris. I mean, God. Can't speak.
You're good. Yo, English is hard sometimes. I don't know why, but for reals, sometimes the brain just goes nah.
Yeah, and that's going to be a low 101 for Lusterris, so let's get some GGs in the chat. Very solid performance.
Great.
Very good run. That's going to be a 101.04 for Lusterris, so GG.
GG Lusterris.
Just as Lusterris finishes, we see Trobbin going to escape. Still about 103 pace for him. So another very good performance.
Alright, and we see Trobbin running on those tricky lines. Bowser's feet, you know? Apparently he can just walk on air. It's crazy.
Yeah, Bowser just has the ultimate balance.
Alright, and let's hope Trobbin also has a nice and clean 2D section. Very good first jump here. Ooh.
Ooh, messing it.
Come on.
3 times. Okay.
Third time's the charm. See, Matt, I believe there is one more race today after this one.
Yeah, we do have one more race at, yeah, pretty much a few minutes after this. It's going to be Eskimo David versus Triple X. So, yeah, that should be very exciting. We see Trobbin entering pillars, so let's get some more jam emotes in the chat.
More jam!
More jam!
More jam, more bread! I think that first pillar went well. I'm not sure because there was a little bit of a lag.
Yeah. But pretty good pillars so far for Trobbin. Just has to get this last pillar in. Sometimes this last pillar, and these rocks falling down, these can just eat your fireballs, and sometimes you just sit there for seconds just waiting to hit that pillar.
Looks
But
like
Trobbin gonna be finishing out with about mid 103. Looks like a 1 at 320. So GG's to Trobbin as well.
Alright, and that's gonna be our race today. Lusterris with a 101.04 and Trobbin with a 103.21. Drake's in the chat.
This race was actually very close. If you guys weren't here, in Day Metro, this race was pretty much synced. Like very small lead changes in Day Metro, and then unfortunately, after Seaside, Trobbin just kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
BB, I'm not sure what's happening with the group. I'm not sure if they need the tiebreaker or anything.
Let's see.
Let's see. So Ganon has 2 wins. Sledge 1 win, 1 loss. Trobbin has 1 loss now, and then Lusterris is 1 win, 2 losses. So no, I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah, Trobbin still has to face Sledge. If Trobbin beats Sledge, then yeah, I think that's going to be a tiebreaker in Group H. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening with the group there.
Such a good song.
Yeah, love the theme.
And once again, everybody, we want to thank you for spending your time here with the GSA Super Mario Odyssey 80% Open Tournament. We love to see the support in the community. And once again, special shout out to UAP for helping us out, putting on this event, and helping out underprivileged students.
So yeah, not sure if we need to say anything else. This race is pre-recorded, so I don't think we're getting to get any interviews here. So unless you just want to say some final words.
I don't know. I guess
Once again, we do have another match after this at 6 p.m. EST. It's going to be SMO David versus Triple X. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. No. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. We appreciate it.